psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. Beyond the arc for three, and that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Leads three. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
To Dinwiddie. Irving. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Straight on look. Irving. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Draws the contact, and Jordan will go to the line to shoot two.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Leonard. Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Irving. Well, he missed his first three shots, but he gets that one to go down, and it's a three.
Well, when you fall down, you always get back up. That's the mindset of good shooters.
Throws it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. Paul George, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Leonard. From long range. His first effort off the mark. To Durant. For 3. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Durant. Man, that was a tough shot.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Leonard to George. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 12, Joe Harris.
And counted at the rim.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
And stuffs it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Deep left corner. Williams to Beverly. Williams. Wide open look, won't go.
It didn't hurt him this time, but defensively, you got to prevent him from even catching the ball to begin with.
Going to launch. Beyond the... scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Backcourt violation is called. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
To Paul George. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Fires the three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Beverly into the front court. Lead is 2. Lou Williams missed his first. That one goes.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the...
DeAndre Jordan up and good with the putback.
That's just DJ doing what DJ does right there.
Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Not that time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Williams into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lou Williams. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Shot from the lane won't go. Leonard. They get it to George. Down low. He throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Irving. Lets it fly from long range. Second effort, working it outside. Fires the three, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. George. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards. And if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Kevin Durant has it. For three, tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 8. To Dinwiddie. Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Leonard to George. And the finish. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Great feed, sets it up. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Missed a wide open look. Over to the right side. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Durant. Smothering D. To Leonard. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Kevin Durant pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Here's a chance from long range, and he buries it.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Kawhi Leonard. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Beyond the arc for three. Message received. Well defended. To Paul George. Stuffs it down with authority.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Kevin Durant. With that, he's 5 for 9.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
We have come upon halftime with the Clippers out in front. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. From long range, that's good D. Shot no good, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. All set to go here in the second half. Third quarter is underway. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Paul George to Leonard. Stuffs it down with authority.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Durant. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Terrific vision. Baseline drive. George to the basket, but it won't go. Dinwiddie into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. To George. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Jordan. Irving. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Leonard. 4-3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys down big. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Williams to Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
George, great feed. Rocking the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Williams across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. And Kawhi Leonard, good on the quick release there.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
George knocks it down. Fires the three. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Has a look. Cleaning the offensive glass to Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Fires the end of putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Irving into the front court.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Irving. For three. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? But when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
A pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it. It's a 3. JaMychal Green. Tough matchup against Durant. Harkless. Here's a chance from long range. They dared him, and he burns them.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Harkless. Beyond the arc for 3. Drills the 3. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. From long range, he was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Not going down here. Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Williams into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
4-3. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the 3.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
George, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
It's a big finish. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
George had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving, deep left corner. Durant. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Irving. Working hard on the glass.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second of 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Leonard. George, it's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. George knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
It's Brooklyn's ball. And a nice finish at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Knocked loose. Leonard. And the rebound comes down to Harris. To Dinwiddie. Leonard. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Knocked loose. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. That misses with a second to go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing.